Oh, frustration. So much. Alright, so when I recorded this commentary, I didn't have my input set correctly, and I recorded what you hear, or stereo mix, which basically records every single thing that your computer's hearing at the moment. So my audio, my gameplay audio in this, is way louder than what it should be. Sorry, I don't want to redo the commentary. Enjoy! Hey guys, what's up? It's WhaleMasher, and yeah, this is a game of Headquarters, which I hardly ever play on Stadium, one of the new maps. Now, I'm running the AK47, almost at 74. So it's the AK47 with dual mag, sleight of hand, flak jacket, and ninja, I believe. Some of those are pro, some aren't. I don't know. And yeah, so this game turned out fairly well for me. It was actually one of the first games that I played in quite a while. Probably like, I don't know. I don't think I played this game for about 3 or 4 days, something like that. Like really played it. This is probably like the third game or so that I played, and it came out all right. And I kind of camped it up a little bit throughout this game. I'd rather look at it as though I played very objectively this game. And I'm just waiting for this to turn so we can capture it, and then I realize, hey, can't capture it while you're sitting up here on this fountain. So yeah, that's a little note you guys should write down and be aware of. Standing on the fountain equals no capture. so yeah, what I wanted to talk about more so than this game was the previous video that I made. It was about lag. Yeah, and I know I can't say lag. I say lag like the leg on your friggin' body that's attached to your torso. Sorry, guys. I don't know if it's because I'm Canadian or a speech impediment. I had a hell of a time learning to talk, guys. I couldn't talk until I was like 4. People couldn't really understand me till I was like 6. And I still say a lot of words wrong. I still have friends that end up teaching me how to say words like iron. I couldn't say iron properly until last year. I used to say iron. So, yeah, I fail at speaking. I'm sorry. You'll have to deal with that. And that's the way things are. If you want, you can complain about how I talk anytime you want, but try to tell me the correct way to say something. Like, you know, tell me how to fix it. Give me the phonetical spelling of it or something like that, because otherwise I'm probably not going to change. But I do actually take note of stuff like that and try to change the way I say things if it's obviously wrong. What about bag? Like grocery bag. Am I saying that correctly or am I saying that wrong? Bag, leg. Leg? Leg. I don't know. You guys can explain this to me if you care to. So the previous video I put out, it was sort of taken in a way that I didn't necessarily intend for that video to be taken. I meant for that video to more or less be to show people visually what someone means when they say, I'm lagging. Like if someone says, that guy should have died. He didn't die because I'm lagging. Or I just died because of lag. That's what that video is for. It's for a visual representation of what, you know, it sort of looks like. It wasn't meant to be, look, this is a 100 representation of what this game is doing 100% of the time. Because theater mode isn't 100% representation of what happened in a game. Theater mode is recorded on the host Xbox. Therefore, theater mode is more or less closer to what the host is seeing in Black Ops, as opposed to what other players are seeing. A lot of people got really upset with that video and saying that, basically saying that theater mode is completely inaccurate, it's a piece of crap, you can't judge anything on theater mode, and to that I'm going to call shenanigans. Because I've recorded a couple games now where I'm host since this video, and I've looked at them. I can almost perfectly sync up my gameplay, like what you're watching right now. This is a live gameplay that I recorded from the PVR while I was playing. This is in a theater mode recording. I could take this, and if I was host of this game, I could almost perfectly sync the theater mode to this. And I mean so close that it's really not even different. I mean, the sounds align perfectly. Like if I tried to, in the previous video, if I had tried to align my client side sounds with the host side sounds, they'd be off. I could get them synced perfectly, so like, you know, someone could say they're taking our objective, and instead of hearing it kind of echo, it'd be 100% perfect. Both recordings would be in sync, but a couple seconds later they'd be out of sync again. If I line up the sounds on my host connection theater mode to my recording live, they line up like perfectly. I mean, I haven't watched the whole match through like that, but everywhere where I've gone and checked throughout the timeline has been lined up perfectly. The only difference is once in a while your view is going to be slightly different than what you saw live. And by slightly different, I mean to the point of it almost not even mattering. So I might put up another video and show you guys the difference. Something else I've done is I played a game with some friends, and we all recorded the gameplay. Well, not all of us. I think like maybe 4 or 5 of us recorded from our own views. But it was just a 7-person free-for-all or something like that. And it really wasn't a leggy match. And that's one of the problems. You can have people record as much as you want, but the more people who you... Okay, the people that I play with tend to have better internet connections than the people who you find on public servers or just like when you go to a random game. So usually the connections aren't really all that terrible. It's when you go into a game on a public server with, you know, 12 people, and the guy who's host has an upload like mine. Like mine is under 1 megabit. I shouldn't be hosting. My video I did previous to the Black Ops video, I think, or to the Black Ops leg video, I think I actually asked people to post their internet speeds. It is amazing how many people are under a 0.5 kilobit per second upload. There is no way, there is just no way that these people should ever host a game. And I'm speechless. I'm kind of surprised that more people haven't done research on what people's upload speeds are when it comes to gamers. You know, the harder core gamers are going to have a better internet connection, or at least the best internet connection that they can get. Now, when you have somebody with a 0.5 upload speed or a 0.34 upload speed, that is terrible. That is, I am sorry, but that is a terrible upload speed. That does not entitle you to be the host of any game imaginable in this day and age. It's one more reason why we do need dedicated servers. And even though my video wasn't intended to say, look, Black Ops is a laggy piece of crap, Black Ops needs to be fixed, you know, Black Ops has lag every single game you play in, whatever, it doesn't. It's not always terrible, but it's obviously not always good either. Or someone like me, a fairly unknown commentator, wouldn't put up a video that gets almost 100,000 views in 2 days unless there is something drastically wrong with the game. I hope that makes sense. So even though my video wasn't meant to be a bash, it wasn't meant to be taken the way that it was necessarily taken, obviously it shows that there's a glaring problem. And so that was my game. I went, I don't know, what did I go? 20-0, 24-0. I'd have to back up. Oh, can't see it. Something in 0. I had a flawless game, so I was pretty happy about that. I'll talk to you guys later. Oh, and I just wanted to welcome all my new subs. You guys are amazing. Thank you. I finally broke 2K, then I broke 2.1, then I broke 2.2. God, 2.5 is like hopefully right around the corner. I don't know. So thank you guys. You guys are awesome.